You had to bring the good looks because you guys were lacking that.
I seen it, but I was like, man, he just talking for the last. We already had good-looking dudes, no homo. But you know how it go.
All right. I'm sure the legal office will enjoy that one. Spencer, you guys have obviously had to bring the good looks because you guys were lacking that.
I seen it, but I was like, man, he just talking for the last. We already had good-looking dudes, no homo. But you know how it go.
All right. I'm sure the legal office will enjoy that one. Spencer, you guys have obviously had to bring the good. You had to bring the.
All right, shalom. Shalom, man, shalom, man, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash for giving me the spirit to do this video. Kalu Mla, Alahayanahu, Abanahu, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash. We're just going to jump right into it, man. All right, we're going to read this. It says, the NBA has fined Cam Thomas $40,000 for his, and that's a lot of money, man. That's somebody's salary for a year. All right, anyway, the NBA has fined Cam Thomas $40,000 for his use of derogatory and disparaging, look at that word, disparaging language during his post-game interview last night. All right. Yeah. And it says Thomas apologized for using an anti-gay slur during the interview. Basically, he said no homo, right? And he got fined for that, man. You know, which is ridiculous. That's absurd. You know, how Ian like to say absurd. All right, you know that's absurd, man. That's ridiculous. You know, that's an unrighteous decree. You know, a lot of scriptures say, woe to them that declare unrighteous decrees. You know? I mean, literally, you can't even express. They're talking about some anti-gay slur. You know, and this place claimed to be, what this part of his religion? You know, this place is a hypocritical place, man. You know, but here you have it, these quote-unquote alphabet people. They can throw all type of anti-straight slurs, anti-hetero slurs, you know, or anti-normal slurs, man. They don't get fined for that shit. They don't get, you know, it's only if you stand for right. And, you know, this is all Edom's whole agenda, man. You know? And like you see, just for saying, no, homie, you took $40,000 off this man's paycheck. You know what? You know, he used that money to, you know, take care of his family. And you gonna penalize him and fine him for that? You know? When he's there with that, probably just take it out of his check. You know? Nigga, that's somebody's salary. You know? That's why this place must go. That's why the Most High Yahweh Shemam Shah. We're gonna thank the Most High. All right, especially when he destroyed this place. All right, I got some more posts. It says NBA player Cam Thomas fined for $40,000 for saying no homo during post-game interview. Apparently, it's a crime to say you are a homosexual. Right? That's ridiculous, man. All right, apparently it's a crime, man. Like, what crime have he committed? You know? NBA communicated the following was released by the NBA. Brooklyn's Cam Thomas fined. New York, February 10, 2023. Brooklyn Nets guard Cam Thomas has been fined $40,000 for using derogatory and disparaging language during a live television interview. It was announced today by Joe Dumars, executive vice president, head of the basketball operations. Thomas made his comments during an on-court interview at the conclusion of the Nets' 116-105 victory over the Chicago Bulls on February night at Barclays Center. All right. I want to apologize for the insensitive word I used in the post-game interview. And really, they coming down because you know what happened. You know, Barclays, you know what happened at Barclays Center, man. The whole Kyrie Irving, and then, you know, IOIC, you know, making a big, making a big showcase. You know, and they got a lot of press for that. A lot of publicity came out of that. So Amlick is coming down heavy on the Nets, man. You know, if your shoes untied, they on your ass, right? I want to apologize for the insensitive word I used in the post-game interview. I was excited about the win and being playful. I definitely didn't intend to offend anyone, but realized that I probably did. My apologies again, but it's all right. But what does the scripture say? The Lord said not to be a homo. The Lord said be fruitful and multiply. In the beginning, made male and female. You know, He made them. You know, there's male and female. You got a man and a woman. All right? There's no such thing as a man getting with a man and a woman getting with a woman. The Most High has not ordained that to be. You know? And lately, when people say no homo, that was something, you know, growing up, that was something you would say, that'd be slang or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck these motherfuckers know about that? But that just shows you, man, you know, these are the fucking devils, man. These are fucking devils. These are the demons. These alphabet people, they demons, you know? Like, it's crazy. Like, it ain't like he was just being, he wasn't even being serious in it. And if you can really tell, he wasn't being serious, man. They was all three of the guy that was interviewing was laughing. His teammate Robert Sodom was laughing. And Sodom was laughing. And when he said no homo, I guess his teammate was like, when he was laughing hard, no homo, like, you said that. Because I guess, he picked up on, you know what I'm saying, how shit go, you know, how heavy they, you know, shit. Times had definitely changed, man, from growing up. And so Cam Thomas probably like thinking probably back to when he was an adolescent, you know, in high school or middle school, growing up, and you know, probably you would say different shit. You'd be like, pause or no homo. You know what I'm saying? Or what he said? He said, yeah, we got some handsome looking guys on our team. You know, and he said no homo. Or what he said? We got some decent, good looking, something like that. I don't know. But he didn't mean that in a sexual way. That's why he said no homo. Like, oh, no homo. But when the people like, if you say something like sus, your friend or something be like, yo, say no homo, or say, you know, or they be like, pause, say no homo, and that'll just be all like joking and laughing. It ain't be nothing serious. Like, we hate you. You ags. Can't even really say that word. Especially you can't even write that word. Or to post that word on Instagram for sure, the FAG word, you know. But you not say, well, we hate you, ags. You gonna die. I would never, ever want to be around gay people and this. I'm not a fag. No homo. Big no homo over here. It ain't like, you know, just playful. But Edom such a demon. He gotta punish him for that. You know, he got to be like, Edom gonna make it. Edom got to make it a statement, like, yeah, it's okay to be a ag. You know, no, it's not okay to say no homo, not even in a playful manner, right? Because he ultimately he want to push. He just want to push that on the people, man. He want to make that he want to make that alphabet shit a religion, man. Something that you wouldn't play with, like with prayer, like you wouldn't play with you know, people in their religion, their God, they don't play with that, play around with that. So that's what Edom want to make this whole agenda, this alphabet agenda about. Let me get some precepts, man. Decrees. Might be 9. Okay, 10. All right, this is Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, right? And this is an unrighteous decree, right? This is an unrighteous decree. You fining a man $40,000 for literally saying no homo in a playful manner, right? literally none of the alpha, that whole topic of conversation, what they trying to find him for, he wasn't even, that whole conversation wasn't even, they weren't even a part of the conversation. But that's whole Eve's agenda is to try to, you know, wherever he can to implement wickedness in it, and make a spin, you know, make an alternative, you know, spin it from its original meaning to an alternative thing, man. You know, that's Edom's job, to use deceit, you know, deceit and what's the word? And deceit and witchcraft, man, deceit and enchantments. It says, warn to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievous which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the right from the poor of my people. Right, and he said trying to take away the right of the poor, because that $40,000, let's say Ken Thomas would have, you know, did that for his family, you know, some person that's in need, that need it. You know what I'm saying? It says, and take away the right from the poor of my people, that the widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Right? They're trying to rob them, man. You know, what will you do in the day of visitation? So what is Edom going to do in the day of visitation, man? Edom going to have to pay for this. You know, this is another wicked deed. Edom exercise his authority and wickedness, man. He gonna have to pay for this shit. What will you do in the day of visitation and desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Right? Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. So the Most High gonna get down on you wicked ass people, man. You know? And ultimately, let's get the scripture, because the Lord told us, let's get it. Yeah, Leviticus 20:13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lie with a woman, right? And now when you go into that word mankind, why didn't you say man? If a man also lie with man, what do you mean by mankind? You know, right? You're gonna find out that mankind is talking about those that doesn't have the operations of a woman, that can't bring forth, you know, that can't pretty much bear fruit and bring forth children, right? So that'll be men, and also little ones, little boys and little girls. That's mankind. You know, that's what that's going into. A lot of people don't even go into this or touch up on it, but that's what that's going into. Because why did the Lord just say, if a man also lie with man? You know, that's what, when we go to Leviticus 18, it says, if a man lie, you should not lie with mankind as with womankind. You know, because ultimately a woman is what? Woman means wife. In order to, you know, wife, you know, marriage is what? Sex, you know, being fruitful and multiply. You know, the fruit. So, what is it? Yeah, even like daughters. Like little girls that ain't hit puberty yet, because they can't bring forth the reason why would a boy or a girl go through puberty is because they pretty much developing to do what they're supposed to do, and that's procreate and do other stuff, you know. But this, I mean, the scriptures, it clearly is a distinction between the righteous way and the alphabet way. Leviticus 20:13. If a man also lie with mankind, right? So if you're a man, you lie with another man, or you lie with a little kid, right? If a man also lie with mankind as he lie with a woman, so a woman is pretty much a woman that is pretty much, what's the word? Yeah, a woman is pretty much, because you have older women and younger women. So a woman is pretty much someone of marriageable age, right? It'd be a female of marriageable age. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them, right? Because as a man, if you lie with another man, you can't bring life in that, right? Or if you're a man and you lie with little kids, like little boys, little girls, you can't bring life in that. You know what I mean? I mean, that's common sense, but in this day and age, you know, the demons on these people, you know, the alphabet people, they push that whole same-sex marriage, you know? And what it is, they're going to try to legalize pedophilia, man. You know, that's why all these, you know, the kids, you know, from the infants all the way up to what, 5th grade, 4th grade, all these kids go missing. It's that whole Pizzagate, that whole Pizzagate movement is about. You know, they sacrifice your children. We'll go Leviticus 18. Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Now, let's go to the blue letter, because one might think, what is that he talking about? So we're going to go to Leviticus 20. All right. So it's important to search out the scriptures. Look at mankind.
Strong's H2145. Zachar.
So it says a male, man, child, mankind, him. A male of man or animals as being the most noteworthy sex. Him, male, man, child. Or it says man, mankind, child kind. Right? Let's look deeper into it. Oh yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. All right. Mankind. That's why when people say mankind, they talking about what? The kind of man. So what the fuck is womankind? Right? That's why it's important to search out these scriptures, man. Leviticus 18 and 22. Scriptures go over everything, even pedophilia. Right? Woman.
Strong's H802. Isha.
Isha. That's basically a wife. If I'm not mistaken, in Hebrew, wife is Asha. It means woman, wife, female. Woman opposite of man, wife. Woman married to a man. Females of animals, each and every pronoun. It says wife, woman, one married female. Right? A woman. It says a woman. And you got different things pertaining to a woman. A woman, like a woman is adulterous, each, every, a female, many, none, one, together. You got wife, woman. So basically, when it says womankind, it means pretty much a woman. Woman basically means wife, right? And a wife is pretty much somebody that's fit to bring forth children. You know, be fruitful and multiply. You know? So the scriptures is covering homo. Is against homo. What is it? Homosexual and pedophiles. Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Right. So, like, for instance, like when you have the little ones, the girls, for example, they still mankind. You know, they still are their father. You know, they still are their father, of course, until, you know, they still, because, you know, they They can't do nothing, man. Until they hit puberty. Once they hit puberty and they start to go through that change, then they start to be the woman that the Most High created them to be, and that's what? To ultimately be a wife, all right, bear children, all right, and be a mother, man. That's what womankind is. That's what, like, what it's called, motherhood. Yeah, another word for motherhood or womanhood is womankind, right? And these transformers don't fit that. Little children don't fit that. All right, and men don't fit that, man. All right. So the Most High is against homosexuals, transvestites, and pedophiles, man. You know. I'm gonna go to Romans 1. I ain't mean to drag this video out. 20 minutes. I'm gonna hurry up and close up. It's Romans 1. Okay, Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Right. Because, you know, the truth is that you're not supposed to be a ag, man, a FAG. You know? That's righteous to say no homo. That's a good thing. All right, no homo. Right? When it come out wrong or it's sus, right? Say no homo, man. You know, fuck all that. Fuck Esau. All right, because he trying to turn the truth into a lie. He trying to make it seem like, oh, that's bad, that's wrong. You get fined $40,000. I don't know about y'all, but $40,000 to me, that's a lot of money. I could do a lot with $40,000. You know, I see, you see a lot of folly, man. You see a lot of people doing BS. You see people turn into genderless dragons. They spending hundreds, if not millions of dollars to transform themselves to genderless dragons. They got money. They got so much money. I don't know. They got so much money to do foolishness. You got women dropping $500,000 on plastic surgery on themselves. You know, this is a mockery. This is buffoonery, man. You got people on the street, homeless. You got people starving, right? You got people in need, you know, who can actually do something, and then you got people like this. So the Most High, and it's like, really, man, where's the balance? Because the Most High now, the Most High is going to start judging this earth, man. You know, the Most High by Shema Shai, the Most High is going to correct everything up in the earth. And when he do, people going to feel it. It's going to be real. To people, it's going to be drastic because they don't know the Most High. But if you look out through the earth, if you really just search the earth, right? Because the earth is ran by Edom. Job 9:24, the earth is against the hand of the wicked. You can see all the wickedness done, so it's going to be the Most High going to bring about a judgment that's meet. Okay? Verse 26, for this cause Yahweh Shema Shai gave them up to vile affections, for even their women they change the natural use into that which is against nature. Likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in the lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of the error which was meet. Right? And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh and their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind. Right? And you would be a reprobate mind to think that, yeah, he was supposed to get fined $40,000 for saying no homo. Right? That mean the Most High gave you over to a reprobate mind, man. Meaning you're an idiot. Right? You have no knowledge. You have no discernment. You have no true righteous discernment. It says to do those things which are not convenient. Right? It ain't convenient, man. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornications, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, right? Haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, right? And what they call it, a proud man, pride fest, right? Boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. Right, a lot of you people out there, especially alphabet, you disobedient to your parents. I'm pretty sure your parents have told you, you know, you were just a spoiled brat weirdo or something. You know, a spoiled brat weirdo, you know, that wanted to go against the grain or something. You know, it'd be like, you know, motherfuckers really that just had it, like, just really had it. Especially, like, rich motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, like they ain't never ever seen an ounce of struggle in their life. They don't know what that is, ever. You know, have nothing to complain about. But they end up being one of those alphabet people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Motherfuckers be having really no fucking villain origin story, but they be the worst demons, man. Just like Edom. Edom is the worst demon, man. Edom pretty much got it made for the last half a millennium. He's a fucking demon. All right, verse 31, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. And that's Edom. Edom is unmerciful, man. Right? Edom is unmerciful. Right? How you gonna find somebody for saying no homo? $40,000 for saying no, what? Right? Verse 32. And the man said he was sorry, but Edom like, nope, you gonna pay $40 and $40,000. We want that. So this is why this place gotta go. Who knowing the judgment of God that they which commit such things are worthy of death, right? These motherfuckers are worthy of death. They worthy. Edom is worthy to get put to death, and the Most High gonna put his ass to death. And every Edomite that drop dead, we gonna praise the Most High, call it Yahweh Shema B'Shah. You know, I hope, hell, I hope a million Edomites drop dead every day. You know, every day. Get these MFers out of here. It says, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Right. So it's a must. This place gotta go. This place must go. But with that, I'm giving out praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Abshah, Ba'ashim Rakak, Wadash, Shabbat Shema, Shabbat Control for Elect, peace, blessings, and salutations to the house of David the Elect, DTA, Death to America. This is why we say Death to America, man. This is why we say DTA, Death to America. All right, Abab, which Abab means destroy Babylon. It means to destroy Babylon. Right? When you say destroy, when you ask the Most High to destroy Babylon, you're talking about, talking about confusion, because Babylon, or Babel, but Baal, it means confusion. You know, the city, Babylon means the city of confusion, the place of confusion. Right? But Baal is confusion, so you asking the Lord to destroy confusion, and also mean the place, the city of confusion, which is today is America, man. So this is why we can't stress this enough. DTA Death to America, Bob soon come out, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.